Hello everyone, my name is Husni Mubarok from Digital Learning and Education. Here I would like to present about my final paper research synthesis with the title Foster Student English Speaking Skill Through Flipped Classroom. Okay. The content here is summary, reflection, and implication. The first talk about the summary of the previous study. I have taken 4 previous studies. The first is Amir Yusuf, incorporating flipped learning into the conventional class for EFL learner, speaking skill, listening, and engagement. The second is Chen and Huang, talk about the concept mapping-based flipped learning approach. And the third is Cheng and Tian, talk about the flipped corpus 8 English pronunciation teaching approach. And the last, Ling and Huang, 2018, talk about the online community-based flipped learning approach. Okay, the 3 of them use experimental research, which comparing the flipped learning group with the conventional group, for example, like Amir Yusuf and also Chen and Ling. While the other one used a case study to train pre-service teacher to apply corpora in teaching. All of this study use questionnaire for collecting data. Besides that, Cheng and Tian and also Lin and Huang use the structured interview to know about student perception and feedback for pre-service teacher. Meanwhile, pre and post tests were assigned to students to determine the improvement of student speaking ability after being given treatment with the flipped classroom. The next talk about the advantages of the flipped classroom. According to the Ling and Huang 2018, the flipped classroom provides students with more practice time to improve their English speaking skill. It also supports teacher better monitoring of the student learning process. Besides that, based on the Amir Yusuf study, flipped classroom is an appropriate design to help EFL learning improve their speaking and listening. Yes, furthermore, the flipped classroom is an effective model to raise English learning awareness and autonomy, receive feedback, and promote better attitude toward learning experience. And disadvantages of the flipped classroom. Yes, flipped classroom require more time and work compared to the traditional instruction. If students do not take time to watch and prepare well at home, they may not catch up with the activities in the class time. Based on the Amir Yusuf claim that flipped classroom model is difficult to pursue the student to study on their own and also accept the workload and time commitment. Second, talk about the reflection. Nowadays, advanced statistics and learning analytics have been growing repeatedly. It was unfortunately for the Cheng and Tian studies just presented low statistic and simple analysis. According to the Ling and Huang studies, it's more interesting because use a learning analytic approach to investigate factors affecting EFL students' oral performance in a flipped classroom. Yes, the attractive part of this research is the coding scheme for assessing the student interactive behavior, converting qualitative data into the quantitative data, for example, like table and chart makes it easier for reader to understand the content of the research. The next discuss about the implication. The first is implication for the teaching. Flipped classroom give more chance to create a more flexible learning and teaching environment, increase the quality and provide English teacher with a new and effective method. Second, implication for the research. Yes, for further research, researcher can use flipped classroom model in combination with the other strategies. For example, like game-based learning, blended learning, mind mapping, VR, ER, etc. And also determine other learning outcome like cognitive load, computational thinking tendency, problem-solving skill, and other one. Yes, besides that, researcher can use a learning analytic approach and advanced statistics to get the holistic picture of the English language teaching development. Yes, that's all. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.